just got to the last place of this trip. It's in another place in Playa del Carmen because the other place was booked for the last 2 nights that we're going to be on our trip. So this place is super cute. You walk in and there's stairs up. We've got a little seated area, and then here's the kitchen, and then upstairs we have a bathroom here, a couch area which turns into a bed, and then up another floor have the bedroom. So here we have another bathroom, and this is where my parents will be staying, as well as this bedroom where me and my sister will be staying. And then okay, so we're at a food court right now, and we all just got like the same food.
On the way here, we were all like, we want Chinese food so bad, and then we get here and it's like a big food court. They have so many options.
They have like 5 different Chinese places.
It's
but
like not Chinese, but like
yeah, like they just put a corn and roll. I don't know. But yeah, all the food looks so good. So I'm currently sitting outside of the apartment because we went to dinner and got Chinese food and it sucked. So we decided to get ice cream and it sucked. So now we're back here and we come home to our electricity being out. Yeah, and all the other like condo, apartment, townhouse things next to us all have power except us. So it's really hot. Yeah, the AC was on and then it got turned off, so now we have no internet to call anyone. The house is so hot because the AC's off. No lights. I have my phone for this, so living life. It's now like an hour later and there's nothing they can do to fix it tonight, and so we will be sleeping in these hot rooms up here. There's absolutely no airflow, and we thought we'd just be able to come home, you know, watch movies, go on our phone, whatever. Luckily,
there's well, obviously no AC, but then because of the internet, but also the fans don't work, so there's literally no circulation. There's a tiny breeze from outside, but
yeah, and like no internet, so we can't do anything on our phones, no lights, can't charge our phones, so
we can't, if they die overnight.
Yeah, so second to last night, and this is what we're dealing with. I was sitting at the pool because it's actually cooler outside in the summer in Mexico than in the house. So. That is the apartment. How do I feel? Yay! So right now we are walking to
Acamel Bay, which is a beach area outside of Playa del Carmen, about 20 minutes south.
Yeah, so we went on a Colectivo bus for like 30 minutes to go here, which is the clip that you saw about like anyone and everyone can go on, as many people as like can fit in there.
Stops. They just stop randomly.
Yeah,
like every couple of steps and pick up people.
Yeah, and how much is it like per person?
It was 50 cents per person.
50 cents per person, so yeah. Okay, so we're leaving the beach now. It was like 2 hours later and it was fine, nothing special, but we got some sun for our last day of our trip, so that's good. And then I think today we're just going to relax until we go to dinner, and then tomorrow morning at like what time's our flight?
I don't remember the flight time, but we get up about 6:30 and picked up by 8.
So at like 6:30 we'll be leaving, so that's how we're ending the trip. Update, we just had like the worst
day ever.
No, the worst Collectivo ever. It sucked. We had to like stand and then like sit on each other's laps.
We were standing.
It's, you know, you can have as many people as you can fit in there, and so that's what happened. Now we have to take two.
Seat-wise, it means if you can stand.
Yeah.
So Kennedy was on my lap, and
Yeah.
Adrian was squished.
So now we're in another one, which
Well, this is like a
we're the only ones in
different
it.
kind
So
of thing.
yeah. So guys, so we just got back to our condo, and we're now just chilling by the pool. We got some drinks and some snacks for tomorrow morning. So yeah, I'm like leaning over the pool, so Catherine just told me not to drop it. But yeah, so it's really good weather. It's not too hot anymore, so it's a good way to end our last day. We're at our last restaurant. Oh, it's blurry. Why are you blurry? It's just foggy. Okay, so we're at our last restaurant of the trip, and so of course we had to get tacos, and so I got 2 sirloin, which me and Catherine are splitting. She got chicken.
Okay, so we just got finished with our meal, and it's okay. It is the best taco. I had the best taco I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah, we literally ordered more.
And it was so good. So, oh, and the total, wait, how many tacos did we get? 6? 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 tacos and a drink for $18.
We're gonna miss the prices.
I know, we're gonna get back to the US and like something that's gonna be $5 and we're gonna be like, no.
Yeah, like our ride today was 50 cents and then like a taxi in the US.
Anyway,
like,
yeah.
So we're ending strong, but I think we're all ready to go, so we're
Shirt yesterday.
Okay, anyway, bye! Okay, so it is our last couple hours of our trip, and and so we woke up this morning at like 6:30, and then we just ate, and now we're waiting for a shuttle to bring us to the airport, where we will go to Texas, and then from Texas we'll drive to Arkansas.
Sponsored by Enterprise. Rent your cars here.
This video is us. Go.
Enterprise, the official sponsor of us. This video.
Hola. What do you want to say? I'm tired.
So we're currently at Enterprise.
Shout out to Enterprise because they upgraded our car because our
Okay,
car,
no, we'll talk about this.
in the
We'll talk
beginning.
about this later. We're gonna vlog when we get in the car, but I just want to say it's been like the worst day of my life. But
Okay,
it's been a really bad day. Bad travel day.
worst travel day.
Worst travel day. Hey guys, so we're currently in our rental car right now.
We're in Texas. We made
In Texas, yeah.
It
So-
is 3 o'clock, and it has been such a
the
long,
like worst
bad
travel day that I've ever had in my whole life. So I thought that I would video all the bad things that's happened throughout the day. So starting from the beginning, the last part that
vlogged
you
in the
saw.
morning.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Sorry,
the
sorry.
last part that you saw was us waiting for our rental shuttle. Well, after we stopped videoing that, we waited
50 minutes.
yeah, 50 minutes.
5-0. We have a plane to catch, by the way.
Yeah.
45 minutes away from the airport.
But yes, so we waited 50 minutes for it, like after the time that it said it would arrive.
It was supposed to come at 7:30, and we didn't get into the car until 8:20.
They were lost, and we have like no service, so we had to use the security guard's phone to like try and contact them. And so finally we got in the van. It was like 45 minutes, and then
To the airport.
yeah, to the airport, and then the airport was just a disaster on its own.
Well,
first thing, we were all stressing so much because we needed to make it to the airport on time. And
Yeah, 'cause
then,
we were
so
already
finally,
late.
we like got there. We're like an hour and a half in advance.
Hold Benjamin's coffee for him. And then, Benjamin, if you want to slide that over the top, you can. It's definitely easier that way.
Should I continue
all
or should
situated.
I'll start back to the beginning of going to the airport? So after we got there, we went up to the like bag check, which we then found out that each luggage would be $25. So we just spent an extra $100 that we weren't planning on spending.
I mean, we kind of already knew, but it just sucked. It was another expense.
Yeah, and then they told us that we had to go to, what was it, like immigration?
Immigration to get some like stamp.
Yeah, so then we go there, and there's these two women that were just so rude, and like, oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there they told us that we stayed 9 days, and we stayed 7.
They counted the days instead of counting the nights. So because we had to leave this morning, they counted that as a day. And I don't know if it was like because we gave the wrong information, but we each had to pay $32 US
each, yeah, because
For no reason.
we stayed from like Sunday to Sunday, and then
Sunday
we
to
had Sunday to Sunday, and then Monday today.
This morning.
Oh,
This
okay.
morning was like however many hours till we got to the airport at
Don't
like
forget it had to be in cash.
at like 9 in the morning. Yes. So then, after we have to pay $30 each person,
32.
then 32 technically, but then they were like, yeah, we don't have an ATM. You have to go walk like back over to where the like bag checks were, like right next to it.
Mind
so then,
you, we're already like kind of late.
like we're running late.
So we're like trying to rush around and like get through security. We don't know how it's gonna be. Like we're just trying to get to our gate, and this is another bump in the road. So we go to the ATM. The first one doesn't work. We're trying to get pesos to pay, and it doesn't work. So then we have to do it in the US ATM, but it charges us $27 just so we can to get the US money.
So at this point, we've already spent $286 that we weren't planning, or that we like were extra fees. And so finally after that, then you have to go back to the bag check because you have to give them the immigration card.
So he can like check us in. But he also let us know that it was an overbooked flight.
Yeah, so he's like, yeah, we'll like see if we can get you guys seats. So we're,
But
so at
luckily
this
we all
point-
actually got seats together.
yeah, but at this point we're so mad. Like you can imagine how furious and how like stressful it
I mean,
was.
travel days are already so stressful, and then all of these things happening.
So finally, we get through security, and then of course
Security was great. Like,
But I
it
mean,
was super efficient.
of course Benjamin's bag got stopped because he had bug repellent in it, so we just had to throw that away. But then,
And then it
we
was
get
good. We
we
had
get
an
to
hour.
the gate.
An hour till
An hour.
Yeah.
So we decide to, you know, go get overpriced Starbucks drinks and food. Well, food or a drink. And so we decide to get drinks there. And
Here's the best part.
yeah,
of
by
the story.
by the time we're done,
By the way, our dad got mad, Paul.
Paul, shout out, Paul.
So he just
Stressful,
kind of stormed
stressful.
off and was like, "I'll meet you guys at the gate." Blah, blah, blah. And so we're like, "Fine." Like we're hungry, so me and Ken get Starbucks, and then my mom and my brother share like a burger.
yeah.
Best
And
burger
so when we got our Starbucks, our brother was like kind of like motioning for us to go, and so we start like walking fast. We turn the corner and we see that no one's sitting at our gate. So Kennedy
Yeah.
and I, when we see Dad, he like motions us over, and so
To
we just
run. We
start
start running.
And then I'm like, oh my god, like, do you want me to run and go get mom and Benj? Like, oh my gosh. And my dad's like, nope.
Yeah,
You
he's
can
like,
miss it. This is
he's like,
they
he's
should
like,
have been
"We missed
here,
the
blah, blah,
flight."
blah, blah. Like
So-
it was final call.
Yeah, we
And
literally got there.
He didn't think.
We got there. Sorry. We got there, and they were literally like, we were the last people getting on.
Yeah.
They put the announcements, last call for this flight, blah, 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 and we're like, oh my god, they were literally still waiting for their burger. Like, they
Yeah.
were still at the food court, which was like around the
so-
corner, like you couldn't see.
And so I was like, Dad, like, what do you want me to do? Like, we can't just leave them. Like, are you stupid? Like, he was being a he was,
Drama queen.
God, he was being so complicated. He didn't
And he's in the
think.
car right now.
He didn't, because he knows
Dad.
it's true. He's not arguing.
Dad,
it.
do you have anything to say?
Yeah, thanks, honey.
Yeah.
So he didn't think to maybe text us or call us saying, hey, they're boarding. It's final boarding.
Oh, calm down. It has been like 100 times worse than you guys can imagine. Like
I know.
we got on the flight, and then like the flight attendant was like, oh, like,
Well,
like, we
okay,
were
hold on. You were sitting. I was stressed to the max. I get stressed so easily, and everything that happened today. And so I'm like standing up. I'm like, they can't take
She's
off.
like looking at the door.
Like, they can't take off
can't
if
take
I'm
off. We don't-
standing up.
we don't
And
have parents.
And so the woman's like walking down the aisle, like welcoming everyone, like putting down the overhead bins. And I'm like, oh, like I'm waiting for my parents. And she was like, oh, no worries. She was so nice.
Yeah, she's so
And
nice. And Kat just starts like crying.
I
She's like,
didn't yet. That comes later.
It comes later. But we
So
get on the
then,
flight.
A few minutes later.
I have something to say.
Okay, what do you have to say?
So then I went to the guy at the gate to call Tammy. Tell her it's final boarding call. And he did.
We didn't hear anything from the food court, so
Yeah,
I was
so
trying to get a refund because it was taking them 3 years to make a burger.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
And
so
so,
it was-
didn't you like run after them?
He was running
Yeah.
and we were running the other
Then-
direction.
Okay,
After
so
that-
then they
Yeah.
both ran
After
back.
that, after the call, he said, you want me to run to get her? He said, yes, please. So
yeah, so we literally like had to run to
We
get
were
each
running.
other
Yeah.
to get on this flight. So we get on the flight and like
So finally, after a
Yeah.
few minutes, like they get on, and I'm like, oh, like that's them. So it's like all fine. Well, of course, my dad. Ugh, he's in the worst mood. Sorry, what do you want me to say, Dad? Sorry, Dad was in the most terrible mood, awful, blaming all of us, like saying
Don't
we're
make us
so
sound like the worst
irresponsible.
Okay, you can edit this.
yeah.
It's facts. You gotta put the ups and the downs. And so I'm like, Dad,
During the flight, you know, it's all fine. We're all just calming down,
Crying.
relieving our stress, crying. But then, of course, the plane ride has a bunch of turbulence, rough
it wasn't
landing.
too bad.
It wasn't too bad.
The
but
landing was kind of rough.
Then we go through all the immigration and
honestly,
get
I
our
was
bags
just
and
happy
everything.
that we didn't crash at that point. So I was pretty relieved.
Yeah, we were like, actually, like, are these signs that we should like not be on this
that we
flight?
shouldn't have made it.
Because there was
But-
just so many things. So then we get to our like the Enterprise rental car place, and the car that we were supposed to be on wasn't there because the engine exploded. So
So we had to wait a little bit, and at that point, we
were-
were all just laughing.
we were literally
like,
laughing. We're like, of course, you know,
Like it
of
was
course.
fun at this point. I mean, but one good thing came out of it. First thing, good coffee.
Good
and
coffee, really good.
They didn't have another car like we were supposed to have, and so we got a free upgrade to like a
bigger car, and we're so happy because we would have squished back here, and now we're all
like a small car,
Hey,
but
I have
got a
something
good
to
one.
okay. What do you have to say?
I would prefer that I'm not the bad guy in this story because I was the only one ready to go.
Okay,
I mean that is true, but he doesn't communicate with us.
I think that if you had a better attitude, you wouldn't have been the bad guy.
I think our family just gets really stressed.
Travel days
On
are
travel
stressful.
days.
It's not all good.
And the fact that it just started off though with our ride, like we were already thinking we were cutting it short by getting a ride at 7:30 and the plane ride's at 10:30.
Yeah, because it's 45-minute drive, and then
It's a
you're supposed to be
45-minute
there
drive.
like at least 2 hours.
And then they
before.
were like almost an hour late. Then we had to do the 45-minute drive. Then we had all these things at the airport. But overall, it was.
We're here now.
We're here now.
We're safe. We're in Texas.
And yes, we have like 6 more hours to drive, and then
Stopping at a Cracker
stopping
Barrel.
at Cracker Barrel. So we're really happy about that. But that was our day.
So
Hello?
I'm so hungry. I know. We're at Cracker Barrel, but I just want my food now. So.
Do you know Brock University?
What's it like? Yeah. It's been a long day, and we're finally back in Arkansas. So we're feeling good. How are you feeling?
it has been a really long day. Like we've been traveling for so long.
Yeah.